Archangel Michael says, the danger you sense is not an illusion. Smiles have been used as their mask, lies as their weapon, and now a trap is being carefully laid to entangle your path. Their calm faces pretend kindness, but their hidden motives move in silence. They have been watching your every step, studying your patterns, and noting your weakest points. Their plan is not sudden, it has been growing in secret shadows for days, waiting for the right moment. And now, the moment approaches like a storm no one can hold back. The warning comes to you not by chance. The hands that shook yours, the voices that praised you, were all rehearsed to disguise their betrayal. They are building a net, not with ropes, but with lies, jealousy, and deceit. Do not dismiss the uneasiness in your chest, for it is the whisper of truth. The smiles you once trusted are beginning to crack, revealing what lies beneath. What you feel is real, their trap is closer than you think. Type Amen to get blessing 333. Their lies spread like invisible smoke, suffocating truth. They craft stories about you, carefully designed so others believe them. They weave half-truths, knowing that shadows mixed with light confuse the eye. Behind closed doors, they whisper your name with envy. They are not content to simply watch you rise, they want to see you fall. Their laughter is not joy, it is a disguise for the bitterness they carry in their hearts. These people once pretended to walk beside you. They spoke of support, of loyalty, of friendship. Yet, all along, their secret desire was to see your strength weakened. Archangel Michael says, this moment is critical. You must not allow yourself to ignore the signals, for their lies have already formed the foundation of their trap. Their steps are calculated, their smiles rehearsed, and their goal is to wound you where it hurts most. Type Amen to get blessing 444. The trap is not built in one place, it is being set in layers. Words are their tools, but manipulation is their weapon. They want you to walk willingly into their plan, thinking it is safe. Your kindness has been used as their entry point. Every time you forgave, they gained more courage. Every time you trusted, they placed another piece of the trap. But the skies have seen what they attempt to hide. Heaven will not stay silent while their lies grow louder. The truth is preparing to strike with greater force than their deception. Their faces may remain calm in public, but their hearts tremble in private. They know that once their trap is exposed, the shame will be unbearable. And yet, pride keeps them moving forward. Type Amen to get blessing 555. They know your weaknesses, but they have underestimated your strength. They believe you walk blindly, yet your spirit has been warned. Each dream, each sudden thought, each restless night has been preparing you for this revelation. The trap they prepare involves more than one person. It is not the work of a single hand but a gathering of jealous hearts. Together, they feed one another's lies, strengthening their dark unity. They will try to corner you in silence, making you doubt yourself. But do not let their illusion confuse your sight. The truth is already pushing through their carefully built walls. Archangel Michael says, your shield is rising even now. What they thought would capture you will instead capture them. Their lies will become their prison, and their trap will snap back upon them with double the force. Type Amen to get blessing 666. They whispered lies to others, but the ears they chose will one day testify against them. Every word spoken against you is being recorded in the halls of truth. They thought silence would hide them, but silence only sharpens the sound of betrayal. The people around you may not yet see what is unfolding. That is why patience is being asked of you. The moment of revelation will come when their mask finally slips. Their smiles pretend friendship, but their hands prepare betrayal. They count the days, waiting for the moment they believe you will stumble. But the heavens are not blind, the heavens are preparing your victory. This trap is more dangerous than you realize, for it aims not only at your possessions but at your spirit. Yet you will not be broken, because what is inside you is stronger than their darkness. Type Amen to get blessing 777. They gather in secrecy, convinced that no one sees. Their words twist the truth into poison, and their intent is sharper than a blade. But what they fail to realize is that the unseen watches more closely than the seen. Their trap is not physical alone, it is emotional, spiritual, and mental. They want to weaken your mind before they weaken your steps. Their lies are bait, hoping you will lose focus and fall into their design. They smile because they think victory is near. They lie because deception is their only language. And they prepare because envy has consumed every fiber of their being. Archangel Michael says, they may think they are strong, but their strength is hollow. The moment light shines on their schemes, they will scatter like shadows at dawn. Type Amen to get blessing 888. Their strategy has many layers. First, they charm you, then they confuse you, and finally, they betray you. It is a cycle they repeat, but this time, it will break against your shield. You must pay attention to the sudden shifts in their tone, the nervous glances, the restless movements. These are signs that guilt eats at them. Even their smiles cannot fully hide what is boiling beneath. The dangerous trap they prepare is not only for you but for those connected to you. They want to hurt your circle, to break your peace by targeting those you love. Their cruelty reaches far beyond what the eye sees. But there is a reversal approaching. The same way they weave lies, the truth is weaving their downfall. Every string they pull is becoming a noose around their own plan. Type Amen to get blessing 999. The whispers they have spoken in shadows are echoing louder than they intended. Secrets have a way of escaping, and already, cracks appear in their story. The very people they convinced with lies will begin to question them. They think they can blindfold the world, but their own arrogance will betray them. What is hidden too deeply eventually bursts to the surface. Their false smiles will no longer convince those who stand close. They are about to step into their own snare. The ground beneath them trembles because truth is heavy, and lies cannot carry it. The more they deny, the clearer their guilt will appear. Archangel Michael says, do not fear the trap. Fear is the fuel they seek, but your courage is their weakness. Stand still, for the storm is not against you, it is against them. Type Amen to get blessing 111. Their envy has burned for too long. What started as a spark of jealousy has now become a fire of destruction. They cannot stop themselves, for envy has turned into obsession. They lie because truth would expose their emptiness. They smile because silence would reveal their fear. They trap because they believe control is the only way to feel powerful. But every lie has an end. Every smile that hides hatred eventually fades. Every trap, no matter how carefully made, eventually collapses under the weight of justice. The moment of collapse is coming closer. They have dug too deep into deception, and now the pit awaits their own fall. The very trap they made for you will be their undoing. Type Amen to get blessing 222. They are restless now, more restless than before. Their eyes move quickly, their hearts beat louder, and their hands grow unsteady. The thought of being exposed is already haunting them. They build the trap as if time were their ally, but time is not on their side. Time sharpens truth, and truth sharpens exposure. Their plan is already weak before it is even finished. You must know this, they never plan to stop at one attempt. Their jealousy fuels multiple layers of betrayal. But each attempt will shatter one after another, like glass against stone. Archangel Michael says, protection surrounds you even when you feel alone. The shield is not only above you but within you. What they prepare is dangerous, but what covers you is undefeatable. Type Amen to get blessing 333. Their trap is being polished like a weapon. Every word they spread, every move they make, carries the intention to wound. Yet in their eagerness, they do not see the cracks forming in their own plan. The people they use to spread their lies will not stay loyal forever. Some will falter, some will speak, and some will betray them in return. Their chain of secrecy is already weaker than they realize. They smile as though nothing is wrong, but their eyes betray them. The weight of their hidden agenda grows heavier each day, pressing on their conscience. The mask cannot stay fixed forever. And when the mask breaks, the world will finally see their true face. The dangerous trap they prepare will no longer appear clever, it will appear pitiful, desperate, and doomed. Type Amen to get blessing 444. The trap is not just for today, they want it to echo into your future. Their jealousy is not satisfied with momentary harm, they want to plant seeds of destruction. But those seeds will never grow, for the soil of lies cannot sustain life. They talk in circles, making themselves sound powerful. But the heavens laugh at the weakness of their schemes. Power built on deception is an illusion that fades with time. Their smiles may still convince some, but not for long. Truth has a way of breaking through, and once it rises, even the blind will see. The shift is already happening, though they try to deny it. Archangel Michael says, remain steadfast. Do not step backward, for their power thrives on fear. Stand firm, and their lies will collapse like dust in the wind. Type Amen to get blessing 555. They prepare meetings in silence, gathering in shadows to plot against you. But even their gatherings are not hidden from the eyes that see everything. Every whisper, every smirk, every laugh of mockery is recorded. They want to corner you with false evidence. They want others to turn against you based on illusions. But illusions are fragile, and the truth will break them apart before they succeed. Their dangerous trap involves betrayal by someone close, someone you least expect. They believe this betrayal will pierce your heart so deeply you will lose balance. But the strength within you will not allow them to prevail. They cannot understand why you continue to rise. They cannot accept that your blessings are not theirs to control. And this is why their hearts burn against you even more. Type Amen to get blessing 666. The more they plot, the more restless they become. Sleep evades them because their lies demand constant maintenance. They fear silence because silence reminds them of their guilt. Their smiles are wide, but behind them are trembling hearts. They want to appear confident, yet their eyes dart nervously, revealing what they try so hard to hide. The weight of deception is heavier than truth. They prepare a trap with pride, believing no one can see through them. But pride blinds their judgment, and soon, that blindness will cause their downfall. They are walking into a snare of their own making. Archangel Michael says, the fire of justice is already lit. The very ground they walk on will expose them. And the moment they least expect will be the moment of revelation. Type Amen to get blessing 777. They spoke your name with venom in private, but their words carried further than they intended. Some who heard them now doubt their loyalty. Their lies are beginning to divide even those closest to them. What they thought was strength is breaking into weakness. What they thought was control is slipping from their hands. Their plan is unraveling thread by thread. They believe they still have time, but time has betrayed them. Every hour brings them closer to being unmasked. Their smiles will not protect them much longer. Their dangerous trap is collapsing, even before it is sprung. And when it falls apart, it will crush only those who built it. Type Amen to get blessing 888. They are convinced they have fooled you. They think your silence is weakness. But in truth, your silence is strength, for you are allowing truth itself to speak louder than any defense. The storm they planned for you is forming above their own heads. They will not be able to escape the consequences of their schemes. Each step they take now leads them closer to exposure. They underestimated the protection that surrounds you. They believed their lies were stronger than the light within you. But soon, they will see how mistaken they are. Archangel Michael says, their time is short. The dangerous trap they prepared will be their final mistake, for they are about to fall into the pit they dug for you. Type Amen to get blessing 999. Their pattern has become visible in the rhythm of your days. Signals repeat in small details, pointing to the same concealed intention. The path they prepare is lined with calm words and hidden blades. You will act quietly while they perform loudly. Remove their access points with steady hands and calm decisions. Write to comment that you are closing every open door they tried to use. Those they use as messengers will begin to hesitate. Their voices will shake when truth presses on their lips. Doubt will spread through their circle like a silent wind. When the day arrives, the curtain they hung for cover will tear from top to bottom. Their own movements will testify against them with exact memory. The trap that promised your defeat will announce their exposure. Type Amen to get blessing 101. Secure your documents before they search for loopholes. Change passwords, update locks, and watch the pathways of information. Quiet preparation is stronger than loud confrontation. Observe, record, and preserve with patience. Keep receipts, messages, and timestamps in one protected place. Write to comment the word protected to seal your intention. Do not engage in gossip because gossip feeds their design. Silence will sharpen the edge of their unveiling. Their impatience will create their fatal mistake. Your steps are guided into safe corridors. Every door that closes behind you is closing to protect your future. What seems like denial is actually preservation. Type Amen to get blessing 202. They will attempt to bait you with sudden friendliness. The warmth they show is not warmth but strategy. Their compliments are hooks dressed as flowers. Keep your face calm and your choices precise. Agree to nothing that demands rushed consent. Write to comment that your consent now moves only with clarity. A surprise invitation will be sent to gather your presence. The room is designed to pressure your voice and twist your words. Declining the wrong room is wiser than defending yourself inside it. Their plan relied on your predictable kindness. Your new posture will interrupt their rhythm and break their timing. The delay you choose will create their collapse. Type Amen to get blessing 303. You will notice patterns in the times they contact you. Their messages appear when they believe you are tired. Their visits happen when they believe you are distracted. Shift your schedule without announcement. Move your steps on unexpected paths and hours. Write to comment that you are shifting the clock of your protection. They practiced acting innocent in public spaces. They rehearsed tears, pauses, and careful lines. Their play will fail when true light enters the stage. The witnesses they chose will not remain silent forever. Conscience will press like a river behind a thin wall. The wall will break, and the river will speak. Type Amen to get blessing 404. A relative will pretend neutrality while carrying messages both ways. Their silence is not loyalty but fear. Their calm tone hides an arrangement they regret. Do not accuse, simply reduce access. Limit details they can repeat. Write to comment that you are tightening your circle by wisdom. Your vision is now seeing beyond their smiles. The surface is no longer convincing. The energy behind every word becomes visible to your spirit. As you choose distance, your peace returns with strength. Peace will repair the places that doubt tried to erode. Your strength will make their plot feel heavier on their own shoulders. Type Amen to get blessing 505. They will try to use your kindness as evidence against you. They will say your help was agreement. They will say your patience was weakness. Keep your language simple and consistent. Speak only what is needed and nothing more. Write to comment that your words are measured and guarded. Every signature they fabricated in imagination will meet the reality of proof. Your records will stand like pillars that cannot be pushed down. The dates will protect you more than any argument. Their confidence will shrink when they learn you kept everything. The folder you built is a fortress. The fortress will stand when their story collapses. Type Amen to get blessing 606. The place they chose for the final step is already losing power. A light has entered that room ahead of your arrival. The corners that hid their plan now reveal their fingerprints. Somebody among them will feel the weight of consequence. That person will not carry the fear quietly. Their own survival will move them to speak what truly happened. You do not need revenge for closure. Justice arrives without your hands holding the scales. Write to comment that justice belongs to the light and not to rage. When they see you remain steady, their script will fail. They prepared for shouting and chaos. They did not prepare for your calm strength. Type Amen to get blessing 707. Do not announce your movements to those who did not earn trust. Updates are gateways, and gateways can be misused. Hold your plans until they become results. Your discipline will starve their rumor machine. With no new material, their stories turn repetitive. Repetition exposes invention because truth carries freshness. One conversation will become the key that unlocks the chain. You will speak to the right person at the right hour. Write to comment that alignment is guiding your steps exactly. The key will not just open, it will also close. It will close the cycle that allowed them to circle you. The end of the cycle is the beginning of your increase. Type Amen to get blessing 808. They will pretend to surrender when they feel exposure rising. Their humility will be performance and not transformation. Their apology will hide a new attempt. Accept information but not manipulation. Forgive without restoring access. Write to comment that forgiveness and access are not the same. The boundary you set will teach them that doors do not reopen by pressure. Boundaries are not anger but intelligence. Intelligence protects what grace began. As your boundaries take root, your focus strengthens. Focus multiplies progress, and progress multiplies protection. Protection becomes a hedge they cannot cut through. Type Amen to get blessing 909. You will feel a sudden lift in the atmosphere around you. The heaviness that lingered will begin to thin. The space they tried to occupy will clear. In that clearing, new ideas will arrive. Opportunities will knock that were delayed by their interference. Write to comment that you welcome the new opening with wisdom. Do not run back to old rooms for comfort. The new path requires new containers. Old containers cannot hold the next measure of your life. Type Amen to get blessing 313. They will make one last attempt using urgency. They will say time is running out to force your consent. They will push deadlines that do not exist. Slow your pace deliberately. Read every line twice and sign nothing under pressure. Write to comment that you move by clarity and not by fear. You will notice a mismatch between their words and their timelines. The details will not agree with each other. Inconsistency is the sound of deception failing. When they realize the urgency has no power, their mask will slip. Panic will speak faster than their plan. Fast speech will reveal the truth they hid. Type Amen to get blessing 424. A message will reach you from an unexpected helper. This person saw more than they could accept. Their conscience has chosen light over comfort. Receive the message with gratitude and discipline. Protect the messenger by protecting the channel. Write to comment that you honor truth with careful hands. The evidence you receive will align with what you already felt. Alignment becomes confirmation and confirmation becomes movement. Movement becomes protection shaped like wisdom. Your steps will now be guided into a decisive action. The action will be quiet but final. Quiet endings create loud freedom. Type Amen to get blessing 535. Their circle will begin to fracture in visible ways. Two people will blame a third to escape responsibility. The fracture reveals the architecture of the scheme. You will not need to speak much. The fracture does the speaking with absolute clarity. Write to comment that division among deceivers is the start of your release. One part of the circle will try to reconcile with you secretly. They will offer partial truth to control the narrative. You will not trade full freedom for half-truth. Your silence will require them to face the whole truth. Whole truth frees you and dismantles them. Dismantling is already in motion. Type Amen to get blessing 646. Do not return to old softness that ignored early warnings. Keep the lessons you learned as permanent tools. Tools kept become armor. Your routine will carry clear boundaries like a map. Each boundary is a line that honors your peace. Write to comment that your map is drawn and guarded. They once fed on your access to fuel their stories. Now the access is gone, and the stories run dry. Dry stories turn to dust and blow away. You will sleep deeply again because peace has weight. Peace will anchor your nights and brighten your mornings. The brightness will disturb the plans of any hidden darkness. Type Amen to get blessing 757. A financial door will open where they tried to close it. Their obstruction becomes the reason new partners discover you. The delay they caused becomes a spotlight that benefits you. Handle the new door with steady integrity. Structure your agreements carefully and keep your own copies. Write to comment that your agreements are clean and protected. Growth will appear in small stacks that become a strong tower. Each stack is honest work and wise stewardship. Wise stewardship ends arguments before they begin. As the tower rises, their bitterness grows heavier. The heaviness they carry will belong to them alone. You will not carry what belongs to their choices. Type Amen to get blessing 868. A location that once felt tense will feel harmless. The energy they planted there will dissolve. Your presence will no longer feel watched. A familiar face will return with better intention. Time has softened what pride once hardened. Write to comment that reconciliation is welcome when built on truth. You will not confuse mercy with naivety. Mercy is given, naivety is removed. The difference protects your future. Your voice will carry an ease that was missing before. Ease is the sound of freedom finding its normal rhythm. Rhythm returns what was stolen. Type Amen to get blessing 979. Their final proof will defeat itself in public. Dates will not align, names will not match, and motives will contradict. The room will see what you have seen all along. You will stand without trembling. You will answer only what is required. Write to comment that your calm is your shield. When the moment closes, you will walk out lighter. The air outside will feel wide and open. The sky will seem closer than it was yesterday. Those who believed lies will feel embarrassed. Some will try to return quietly. You will choose wisely who may return and who must remain apart. Type Amen to get blessing 181. Now the rebuilding begins with intention. You will plant habits that cannot be uprooted by rumor. Consistency will be your quiet celebration. Create order in your spaces so clarity has room to breathe. Label what matters and remove what drains. Write to comment that your house, your mind, and your schedule are set in order. You will invest in learning that keeps you ahead of deception. Knowledge will sit beside discernment like two guardians. Guardians at the gate make night peaceful. Where they wished for your smallness, expansion arrives. Expansion will choose you because you chose wisdom. Wisdom keeps expansion healthy. Type Amen to get blessing 292. A letter of opportunity will arrive with the right timing. It carries the tone of respect you deserve. Its details confirm fairness and long-term stability. Respond with measured joy and professional clarity. Keep your pace steady and your standards high. Write to comment that you accept only what honors your future. As you step into this new chapter, your old fear will look small. The storm that tried to swallow you will seem like a distant cloud. Distance will reveal how protected you truly were. The same sky that witnessed your tears will now witness your rise. Rising will feel natural because you did not force it. You simply aligned and allowed. Type Amen to get blessing 3030. Your name will regain its shine in the places where it was dimmed. True stories travel slower but last longer. Endurance outlives performance. People who quietly observed will now speak well of you. Their words will carry more weight than the noise of the past. Write to comment that good reports are finding you. Where your steps once felt crowded, they now feel spacious. The path widens because your purpose needs room. Room appears when distraction leaves. Keep your sight forward and your heart clean. Clean hearts navigate complex rooms with ease. Ease becomes the signature of your days. Type Amen to get blessing 4141. They smiled, they lied, and they prepared a dangerous trap for you. The trap turned, the lies failed, and the smiles fell away. What remains is your steady life, guarded and advancing. Carry these lessons like a sealed book you can open when needed. Teach your future to notice early signs and to honor quiet boundaries. Write to comment that your future is trained and your peace is permanent. This chapter closes without noise. It closes with the dignity of truth and the strength of patience. The closing sound is the key that locks what no longer belongs to you. Your next sunrise will not carry their shadows. It will carry only direction, provision, and calm acceleration. The season that begins is brighter than the one that ended. Type Amen to get blessing 5252.